Every day under greatness. It's back to the basics. I can't slow down. I can taste every day under greatness. It's back to the basics. I can't slow down. I can taste air. Every day under greatness. It's back to the basics. I can't slow down. I can taste every day under greatness. It's back to the basics. I can't slow down. I can taste it.
One man, one journey, everything done just the opposite as planned.
Initially, you fall in love with the country, but then you start to fall in love with the individual stories of the people and the obstacles that they overcome. And clearly that's what's happened to me.
I will run, bike, and swim 625 kilometers across Cambodia in the hopes that my journey can inspire others to help this cause.
Hopefully this journey will have at least shed some light on what human trafficking is, but also how to stop it. What is the solution? And we know that Sala Bai is a preventative solution.
Sala Bai is a hospitality school that provides a free education and a guarantee of employment, and as such reduces the risk of human trafficking.
What we're doing is we're running to stop human trafficking before it starts. We're going to do that together.
And we hope we live through it. That would be a good result. I mean, living. Before the journey, I was nervous. I was about to do something that I wasn't sure I could do. But I knew in my heart that as long as I remembered that this was about meeting a commitment to the students, then I could do anything. My name is Thai Sophep. I am 29 years old and I grew up in a kampong. When I was young, I didn't receive any education because my family was so poor. I went around by foot to pick up fruit and sell cakes in order to earn some money to buy rice and food to feed my brothers and sisters.
We're in Meshrai, symbolically the village that many of the young Cambodian students at Sala Bai come from. So starting here is very appropriate because it's a long journey to get to Sala Bai, to get an education, and ultimately to get employment. Today is the official start of our long journey, and I'm excited. I'm really excited.
You good?
Yeah.
We're off.
There are a lot of nets. It's really, really shallow the whole time. So if you put your foot down, you can get in the muck.
Are you good?
I mean, we're alive through that. And I think that was the one that I was a little concerned about.
No, it's starting right this minute.
I was planning on it. Is that okay? There was like a little bit of a calm that just comes over. You know you're gonna make it the first day.
We're a little lost, so we've stopped to talk to some locals.
We should go back because we come the wrong ways.
We now realize that we have to backtrack about 10 kilometers.
So you can put it, I think.
No, we can't. I see what's important is that I do the journey no matter what happened. Mistake, correct, doesn't matter. I don't know how we get the distances so screwed up, but
They got to start the run now, and it's obviously really dark. I'm really tired. It's starting to hit me big time.
Yeah, 13 and a half hours. Yeah, it's a long day. Well, I just gotta string a few more of these together. Yeah, be good.
How you feeling? Like I've swallowed an exhaust pipe.
Well, it's only gonna be 1 million degrees today, so... and my arse is about to fall off.
My ass is completely blown out. So, I mean, literally, I think it's bleeding on both sides.
I've never taped my ass before, but there is a first for everything. I told the kids I would run minimum 20 Ks per day, and we got lost, so that added 30 kilometers. But it feels good because you know you always got these other people with you. When you know you got to do something, you just do it. So good to make it. I was looking for a job in Phnom Penh for more than a month when I met a friend who was working in the Chang Angra factory. She helped me get a job at that factory. I trusted her and believed she was a friend, but because I was completely illiterate, I did not know very much about that factory. What I didn't realize immediately was that my friend had sold me to a brothel in Phnom Penh. At that moment, my life began down a road of misery. Because I trusted people easily, I was conned and sold to that brothel. My time at the brothel was extremely sorrowful and painful. They didn't feed me. If I didn't agree to receive guests, they wouldn't allow me to eat or drink water. They locked me in a room that had no sunlight. When I was in the brothel, I agreed to receive guests because I was unable to stand the hunger. I starved in the brothel for 1 week before Then they gave me rice to eat. When I was working there, I received more than 20 guests per day. My body hurt so badly because I received so many guests every day without rest.
Are you sure?
Yeah, so
100% sure?
yeah, he was.
No, are you sure? So how much do you think?
I think less than 1 kilometer.
Okay. Great answer. Heard that one before, but that's a good one. As soon as we get to the swim, I got to get into the back because I don't want to swim in the dark. This is not ideal. Swimming across the Mekong at night with a gale force wind and a thunderstorm that had recently passed and quite a bit of current. If we can get a boat to follow with a light, we'll do it tonight. So there's no one here that has a boat that has a light. I mean, this one obviously goes. I mean, they're not afraid.
Can I read something?
Yeah.
It's from JP today.
JP?
Yeah. Here at Sala Bai, we keep our breath, think of Sam, suffer with him during such long hours every day. What an incredible adventure. We know Sam and expect him to go all the way. This is why we are so nervous. We need him in one piece upon arrival, and all the prayers of any possible divinities from anyone in the school do call for it. Go, Sam, go as you have wanted it, but take good care of yourself and come back to us intact. I think you got to give this a miss tonight, buddy. You'll still be here in the morning.
So when I realized that I couldn't cross the river, I knew we had to find a place to stay. And we were really fortunate to find a pagoda whose monk allowed us to stay in his home. And he slept outside while we stayed and rested inside his home. And the next day, he offered to bless our journey. And I mean, what better motivation to continue keep going?
How much more positive energy do you need than that? I guess everything happens for a reason, right? The weather today is perfect because the wind for the first time is with me on the bike. It makes all the difference in the world. I mean, that last 40K it felt great. I don't know, there's energy coming from a lot of different places right now for sure. It's the home stretch. 7K seems like an eternity.
You did it.
We can do anything. We can do anything with our hearts too. What we need is a little support from my friends. They're from the future generations of young Cambodians, the future generations of Sala Bai students. We over-deliver to them because that's what they deserve. They deserve more from us. If we're going to stop human trafficking, they're going to need teachers.
Before, I never hoped that I could become a strong person like I am now. I felt like I was trapped deep down in mud. But I tried to stand up, even till today. My name is Thai Sophep. I am 29 years old.
29 ឆ្នាំហ្នឹងហើយខ្ញុំបានមកចូលនៅក្នុងអង្គការអាវិសិបនៅឆ្នាំ2006ខែ1ថ្ងៃទី7ថ្ងៃនោះហើយដែលជាជីវិតខ្ញុំចាប់ផ្ដើមសារជាថ្មីនិយាយទៅគឺរឿងរ៉ាវនៃជីវិតរបស់ខ្ញុំគឺនៅពេលដែលខ្ញុំនិយាយគឺខ្ញុំឈឺចាប់តែខ្ញុំចង់និយាយទោះខ្ញុំឈឺចាប់ក៏ខ្ញុំចង់និយាយព្រោះខ្ញុំចង់ឲ្យពិភពលោកទាំងមូលដឹងពីទុក្ខលំបាករបស់ជនរងគ្រោះ
Every day